Am I the only one who thinks that the cooling measures are one of the best things to happen in the Singapore property market? Now hear me out. This Singapore property market has been around for a long time. And if you look at the charts, right, you'll realize that there are two parts to it. Before cooling measures and after cooling measures. So for those of you who can't remember back then what it was like, back then during the Asian financial crisis periods, the dot-com bubble period, the Lehman Brothers period, there was a group of people, I will call them the speculator group. These groups of people are the ones responsible for the property market dropping by 40%, 35%, etc. So why did it happen like that? Because back then, if you remember, there was no restrictions on borrowing. So with one single income, right, you can actually borrow from the different banks, UOB, OCBC, DBS even, and they will give you a fresh new loan, which means that based on just one income, you can buy multiple properties. And I think that's why they are so angry that the cooling measures are implemented, because they cannot play the same game anymore. Then what happened after the cooling measures is that this group of people, they effectively are eliminated from the game. And why it actually dropped by so much back then during the Asian financial crisis and etc. right, is because these people, when the recession hits, they get hit very badly because they are over leveraged. So when you are over leveraged, right, you cannot make the repayments on time, and that's when the bank repossesses the property and force sell. So when they force sell, they don't sell at the market price. They sell just to recoup back whatever they can from the property, to recoup back their losses. And that is why you will see after all these force sales happen, the property prices drop by a lot. And that's why I think during that period, those who have lived through that period, they feel the pain, which is why they comment on all the TikTok videos what Asian financial crisis and all that is these people, right? So after the cooling measures were implemented, all these people are no longer in the game, which is why the holding power is so strong in the Singapore property market, something that you can't see in a lot of places over the world, right? So that's why I think cooling measures are one of the best things to happen in the Singapore property market. This is day 8 of Property in 40, and I will see you tomorrow.